100th career UCI downhill World Cup start for Mr. Consistency, Troy Brosnan.
3.9, this is looking good so far for Troy.
Yeah, what's the next
solid
start going
start
to tell us though? Brosnan on the move here in Leger.
As he rolled out of the start hut, it did look like they did go for the uncut spike.
5.5 seconds faster than Haute-Savoie. Troy Brosnan. This looks like it is shaping up nicely for a good lengthy set to celebrate that 100th UCI World Cup in the hot seat for Brosnan. Classic Brosnan there, just leaned off the side of it, kept the bike going.
Wow, look at the speed he's carrying through these roots through here. He was on a couple of lines outside of the main rut.
Hasn't taken his feet off the pedals yet. He's one of the best at reading the ground, being light where he needs to, and pumping really hard where he can get momentum.
This is where he's going to need to stick to those traits right here. Gets the left-hand corner. He's mentioned this high line all week, carrying good speed into this lower catch berm now.
Nicely
he's 5.5
done.
in the green. What will the next split show?
As he heads towards the fourth split now, Brosnan, what's it going to tell us? 7 seconds faster than Haute-Savoie. Troy Brosnan, this isn't just a parade lap to celebrate 100 UCI downhill World Cups. This is an all-out assault on this hillside in Leger.
Yeah, look at the detail. Look at him getting up on the dry grass there, out of the slippery mud. He'll be charging across these lower jumps. Look at the speed he's carrying
tell you,
to the final BMX section.
If there's been any mistakes in there from Brosnan, I didn't see them. Troy Brosnan through the jump line now. Just a wall ride to go. Troy Brosnan, one of the very, very best in the history of this sport. It's 100 not out, and it's straight on the hot seat for Troy Brosnan. 9 seconds faster than Haute-Savoie. Here we go though. This one has title ramifications. Jackson Goldstone leaves the start hut in La Tuile.
This is going to be a really exciting one. Jackson's a lighter rider, so these sticky mud conditions may not play to his strength, but all the technicality to the course, being a wet condition, is going to play to his strength. So it's going to be really interesting to see the difference between his run and Bruni's.
Look at that. 1.1 back. He's 1.1 back on Brosnan.
Well, it definitely looked like he struggled on that upper grass piece.
He got out wide, didn't he?
He was fighting to stay up on it. A lot of the other riders were hunting to the rider's right-hand side, but seeing him hop out of those roots, this is...
Oh, Jackson Goldstone goes down. He's off the bike. Jackson Goldstone in trouble in Leger.
This is massive.
This is a huge, huge moment. You already get the feeling and the sense of the overall points. Josh, what did you see there?
Well, as he came out of that corner, look, we were just talking about with Jackson popping out of the exits, he gets over some of those holes riders get caught in, but unfortunately it was one of those tree stumps that caught him out. It just took his front wheel from him as he was exiting.
Can Jackson Goldstone wizard something up here in the final sector? He needs as many points from this race as he possibly can get. He knows Loic Bruni is likely to be super, super strong here at home in France.
Got to keep pushing because Loic Bruni is only 6 seconds back, so he could make this happen here.
This one is heating up nicely. Jackson Goldstone, what is the final score on the door going to be? Here comes Jackson Goldstone across the line into 4th place. Here we go, Andreas Kolb. 1.6 seconds faster here for Andy Kolb, so just as you say, it's a bit messy looking, Josh. It's obviously working for him.
Yeah, but he's definitely carrying that momentum, so we saw other riders get unclipped and they get hung up. Andy's just kind of letting it dance a little bit underneath him, even if his feet are unclipped. He's still charging hard. He does have that effortless style that we know and love from Andy Kolb.
Let's see what this is adding up to for Andy Kolb now.
Well, this is looking good so far. He gets another fresh set of eyes.
Yeah, 2.2 seconds faster. So Andy Kolb, is he going to be the mid-pack guy that lights this one up? It's usually Troy Brosnan, but today it's Andy Kolb by the look of things.
Andy's had some potential the last couple of races. He had that big crash in La Tuile where he was up riding phenomenally. So this potential has been brewing in there.
Yeah, rolls the dice a little bit through there, but manages to keep it upright, Nico.
Yeah, he looks solid. He's keeping his feet on the pedals, and he's keeping the bike rolling forward.
This is going to feed it all the way over this step up. He gets out of the corner fine. This should result in a little bit of extra time.
3.7 seconds now at the 4th split for Andy Kolb. Only one career UCI Downhill World Cup to his name. 10 years in total racing at this level for Kolb.
Come on, Andy's got to charge hard across this finish line. That relaxed That relaxed style now needs to turn into pure aggression and power to the finish.
And he told us earlier in the week in that package you saw at the top of the show that he knows another win is coming. He has to be patient and keep grinding, and he's doing just that here. Is this going to be career win number 2 for Andy Kolb? Crosses the line and goes fastest by 1.5 seconds ahead of Troy Brosnan. And what about that for a celebration? The big Austrian is back in the hot seat.
Martin Maes. We all thought he was cracking jokes, flat pedals, downhill tyres, 16-year-old kid. The young Belgian was an absolute phenom, as he is today. Martin's charging hard here. He is well within touch. He needs to maintain this speed through these next huge ruts. He gets the power wheelie to Huckabuck. Come on, Martin Maes, bring it home.
Martin Maes throwing everything at this one. Great to see as he head towards the third split now for our BAFMD. What is the time going to be?
Charging hard through the middle here. Look, you can see that.
There they are.
A massive Belgian party train here. He's slightly
He's a second back, but he's still in touch with Kolb.
1 second is still well within touch.
Another rider as well, Nico. Really tidy on the bike. It's often quite hard to see just how hard he's pushing.
Oh, he looks so smooth out there. You definitely can't see the speed.
Executes the routes. Amazing. Carrying some great speed. Martin Maes is on one here. He's well within touch for a podium position at the moment.
1.5 seconds. He's lost half a second, but he can make it up down here. One of the strongest pedalers in the business.
Just keep pushing. He's only slightly dropped back. He pulled back a little bit of time, and he's half a second back per split, which is actually great. He needs to hold it on and push hard through these bottom jumps. Step into that enduro physicality that he's had for years.
Yeah, you can see
his home.
Ducking down behind the stem. Look at the crowd here in Ligier. Martin Maes is potentially heading into the top 3 here. Can he go even better than that? Martin Maes goes into first place by a 1/10 of a second.
The flat pedals through the open woods have brought him back an extraordinary amount of
Tony
time.
Seagrave can't believe it. We can't believe it in the booth. How well did he hook up that final sector? Goggles get slung, rightly so. Nico Mullally. What a run. Bruni pushes on. What's the first split going to tell us? Bruni is 0.8 of a second faster already on that latest evolution of the Specialized Project Black downhill bike.
Bruni's had a level of focus that we expect from him all week. He's been chuffed on the battle and the rivalry that has escalated with Jackson Goldstone, putting him to the sword 4 times this season. But we're in France, we're in Ligier, and he has taken it by the scruff of the neck.
Very poor exit speed out of that turn. I think it might cost him all the time here.
Whoa.
He's got the inside line almost tucked the front there. We haven't seen many athletes get up high.
160 beats per minute on the Whoop Live in zone 4 for Loic Bruni. What's the second split going to tell us? That was scruffy through that one. It's still moving forward. Bruni tentative with that right foot through the berm.
He's also got a massive chunk.
Nearly loses the bike. Bruni holds on, still pulls the massive gap, lands flat though. That will have killed a lot of momentum. 2.5 seconds, good enough for 4th currently.
He's got to keep charging here. We saw Martin Maes pull this back in that final woods. The final straightaway.
4th fastest
Bruni
through that split so far. Bruni.
Series overall is on the line here, the lead.
He'll be strong through here to the finish.
Here we go. Loic Bruni. Can he regain some of that 2.5 seconds? What is this run going to mean for the UCI Downhill World Cup overall title race? Loic Bruni crosses a line and goes into 4th place. 3.3 seconds behind Martin Maes, but 10 positions higher up the ranks currently than his title rival, Jackson Goldstone. Here comes Ronan Dunne.
Ronan Dunne, here we go.
He's faster already, 0.6 of a second. Ronan Dunne getting about his business. Early doors here in Ligier.
You could see the aggression straight out of the start gate. Ronan's been hungry for it. He's been on the return.
Here he comes. Let's check him out through this section. Goes really, really wide. Nicely done through that route. Nico looks like he's losing virtually no speed at all through there.
Feet on the pedals. I think it's one of the cleanest we've seen through that second split.
The exit out of there. Look at the extra speed he's carrying across the lake. This has got to be green. It's got to be more. Ronan Dunne's putting on a charge here. Look at the Wataka into the
1.496 seconds now. Ronan Dunne on the move. Can he add to that currently just one UCI Downhill World Cup win to his name at Stark Bike Park last season. It might be more by the end of this afternoon. It's the only way he knows. Ronan Dunne crossed the gap.
He looks well within himself too. He's riding with a good level of anticipation. He's not riding on the edge.
2.4 seconds faster.
He gets through the hole that took out many before him.
This is looking really good from Ronan Dunne. He's currently nearly 2.5 seconds up on the hot seat time of Martin Maes, but we know Maes was extremely fast from here on down.
2.4 seconds into this key bit. He can afford to take a breath. Will Ronan? Not a chance. Come on, son.
Oh, Ronan Dunne getting to work behind the bars of that big Mondraker, and it is currently working out very, very nicely for the Irishman.
Good high entrance there. Look at the extra exit speed he's carried. He's going to carry this down, the momentum through into this corner. This is it.
Through there.
Perfect.
He's got 2.4 seconds up and he's charging into the lower pedals. This young man is as strong as he gets.
Still 2.5 seconds. He's extended by another 10th. One of the stars of John Lawler's latest film, Emerald Storm. And you can see why he's one of the stars of any racetrack. Ronan Dunne.
This is the run we've been waiting for Ronan. He's had this expectation, this form in him all season. He's had a couple of big mistakes. He started off with a bang at the beginning of the season. He's had his injuries. He's fought back and now he's arrived.
Here we go. Ronan is on his way. He's just got one corner to go. Ronan Dunne gets it done in Léger. 2.8 seconds faster than anyone else, and there's only one rider left at the top of the track. Remy Thirion, 5.3 seconds back at the third split. It looks like it's not going to be his day, Nico, but meanwhile on the hot seat, Ronan Dunne.
This steep shoot's going to be exciting from Remy no matter what the case.
It's currently Dunne, Maes, Kolb, your top three. What a top. Oh, Thirion goes down. That's it. That will be it. Remy Thirion's dreams of a second UCI Downhill World Cup win, having qualified fastest yesterday, just like that, disappear from underneath him. Nico, third or fourth rider we've seen taken out there today, but meanwhile on the hot seat, Ronan Dunne is in tears on the hot seat. Absolutely bitter disappointment for Remy Thirion, but wait for the ecstasy from Ronan Dunne. Remy Thirion crosses the line. The Léger fans rush into the finish pole. Ronan Dunne has won his second UCI Downhill World Cup. Ronan Dunne joins the extremely elusive group of riders to have won more than one UCI Downhill World Cup